world, and they spent the first 30 minutes really trying to figure out what happened with Trump, how did he win with far less money, this and that. It's so incredible. Facebook should be regulated, Twitter, the social media, they're so fascinating. Honestly, I've been at the forefront for a long time. I told a lot of them that he had a much better chance to win than they thought. I won a bunch of bets because she was going to win by 20 points. But the world I lived in, Facebook, where people's attention actually is, it didn't look like that to me. Not that I was so sure. They spent 30 minutes plugging away, trying to figure it out. Facebook should be stopped. I'm scared for my grandchildren. And then we, as we get our main course, we'll segue into the actual business meeting. And then they'll look me in the face and tell me, but Facebook, I still need to run television and newspaper because Facebook can't sell product for me at the scale that I'm looking for. Literally, spend the first 30 minutes telling me that this is a machine that needs to be stopped because it's so powerful. And then the next 30 minutes that it's not as powerful as printing words on a fucking tree. We have the advantage of being entrepreneurs and not running $400 million companies. The problem is I'm worried about the people that are in between. I'm worried about that a lot of this room's got a little something going on, and they don't have the urgency or the fear that they need to given where we're going. And this is not fear monitoring of technology, this is just reality of the opportunity. To me, this needs to be exciting. To me, if I'm listening to me in the audience and I've got something going on, this is when you go on the offense. This is when you take some of the riches and you invest in becoming great. That's just a big problem. Too many people trying to take things off the table as they keep getting it. More vacation time? I get it. You worked hard for the last couple of years or the last decade. You want to enjoy it a little. Maybe a nice suit, maybe a nice second home, maybe the first home. I get it. I get it. Here's the problem. This is going to end up being the worst time in history to start taking things off the table. You're going to need every piece of ammo, every minute you've got, every brain cell you've got, and every penny you've got to go completely on the offense. Because the cost of entry to go into your business and take your money is zero. Because it's being played out on platforms that cost nothing to be on. So my friends, please use this talk to suffocate the bullshit that is running through your mind to why you haven't taken this serious. Your customer's not on it. It's just going to go away eventually, and I'll wait for the next thing. My guys and girls got it covered for me, but you have no idea because you've never fucking looked. And the millions of other reasons that I get 1,000 emails a month that start with, I used to do well, and now I got a problem. Or I wish I listened to you 3 years ago, because the concept I have stopped working. So many people are built on one pillar. Some are the trash. Something, somebody's feeding them something, Facebook, Google, something's working, but it's a one-punch pony. And if you watch fighting, if you like UFC or boxing, once somebody figures out, it's every sport. You can go from highlight, you can go from football, but if you have one move, when the market figures it out, you're finished. And so many of the business and so many of the people that I'm analyzing right now have one move, and they don't realize that technology is about to take away that move, and they literally go from 0 to 0 in a heartbeat. My friends, it is time to get educated on what's actually happening. My friends, if you do not deeply understand how to market on Facebook and Instagram, please run the fuck out of here and go to Google and spend the next 400 hours watching videos and reading books and testing, because it is absolutely the underpriced place. I don't give a fuck about Facebook or Zucks. I could care less if it closed tomorrow. I care about where you spend attention, and it's underpriced. And it is very crystal clear. So please take advantage of this incredible era, because if you do not, somebody else will, and that's going to come at your detriment. Please stop spending time debating, justifying, figuring out, and start doing. Become a doer. Stop pontificating and posturing and start executing. Because I'm telling you, it's just black and white. It's happening right in front of our eyes. And this is literally that moment. This is 3 to 4 years that Facebook's going to have this. It's already had 4 or 5. it's a word. Not just you listened to years ago. But it's got 3 or 4 more. And the people here that really go all in will have it, and the people that don't will feel it. And to me, that's why I want to come with this gusto here today, because to be very honest with you, I fully expect only 95% to do nothing about it. 95. You're pumped now. This feels good. I'm shooting your shit out of my energy directly in your fucking mouth. But when next Thursday is going to happen, and you lose a client, or something gets fucked up, or you got to pay some bill, and then you don't go on the offense. And so, I'm hoping for 3 or 4 people that email me in 2 years. I get it, man, and I've heard it my whole life. And guess what? People are just not executing, and it's so real. You know, it's so hard to believe something's happening, you know, when you don't see it, when you don't feel it, when you don't see and feel what I feel. I get it, because there's a lot of things in the world that I don't see and feel, and it happened. People are like, I told you that plants didn't have as much protein as they used to. I'm like, plants have protein with the vines on? I was like, I don't know. A lot of shit I don't know. But there's one thing I know, and I've known it my whole life. I know what you're going to do before you do it. And that's why I get to stand up here. And I'm telling you right the fuck now, Facebook and Instagram and voice, bet your fucking children's health on it. Thank you. What's your name, my man?
Gary Vaynerchuk.
I'm amazing. How are you?
Good, buddy. First of all, I've got 2 really quick questions for you. My name's, by the way.
Keep your hands in line.
Yep. Do you drive a car at all?
Do I drive a car?
Yeah, correct.
Right. Yes, but not often. I live in New York City, and I travel 50% of my time. So, but yeah, I mean, I have a car and I drive occasionally.
Oh, good stuff. So, the reason why I asked the question is because whenever I watched the Daily Keys with the driving.
Yeah, I mean, it's very, very rare.
Second question. I started a business about 2.5 years ago called National Insurance Group. We're insurance brokers who specialise in insurance-related businesses. Now, insurance is a very boring topic for the majority of businesses out there. How would you suggest that I get people's attention using social media platforms?
The greatest way to win in our world is to give away your best information for free. It is massively counterintuitive. Nobody wants to do it. And they don't understand that 99% of people don't do anything about it, but you get 100% of the credit. So you give 1% up of the advantage, but you get 100% of the credit. What you should do as an insurance player is you should educate the masses, right, about all the pitfalls and opportunities and the white spaces, the things that you know best. And you should put it out for free, and you should put it out at scale, and you should put it out in whatever form you can, audio, written, and video, and you will watch the brand equity of the free content being shared lead to all of your business results, both in a B2C and a B2B environment. It is tried and true, it's happening everywhere, it's just not what people feel comfortable with because they think the 1 or 2 things they know is the thing that closes, and that's true. The problem is when you reach everybody, because you're not going to get to everybody, their word of mouth referrals are going to trump the people that you can get in front of ever in your life.
Right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gary. Number one, you changed my life for the last 7 months. I've been next to me a few times. I wrote a book and I'm going to get the 2nd chapter too, so
Thank you. Thank you. You guys make it louder.
Sorry?
I'm talking to them back there. Go ahead.
I wanted to ask, when do you get between being funny or getting attention on social media versus getting the money in the till? Where's the transaction stops by getting viral and making money from it?
Are you trying to make money off your audience?
Well, I mean, my clients are not clients. It's just literally, you asked me to be practitioner. months, so I can private myself, I can understand it.
Give away all your content for free.
That's what I do now.
And then create a product that, charges more for the detail-oriented of it. And never, it all comes down to talent. You need to figure out how good you are at your free content. If you're great, like all-time great or just great, you'll never have to ask once. It'll naturally happen from the brand halo effect. People will go to your website asks for the business. If you suck, it's coming out of your mouth every fucking post, every single time.
Yeah, well, that's basically where I do, I do pretty much what I normally do, but it's always money. It's always people loving that money part. So when does the video just start making you money? Is it just word of mouth or?
Yes, how long have you been doing it?
Only 11 months since.
Right, you just fucking started, bro.
Like I said, I'm doing extremely well. Things are doing really good. I had to learn so my company is not spending their money on people doing it.
I get it. Yeah, man, it's already happening in 11 months. It's just going to keep happening. The longer you can hold your breath, the more you're going to get.
I just want to show, first up, thank you for changing the, expectations of, it's about the grind and not about the winning and all that sort of stuff, so thank you. And also, it's not about the, the smarts, it's about just going with the gut and all that sort of stuff. I did just have a question. I have an 8-year-old who is obsessed with becoming a vlogger. He also wants to Rolex. So,
He wants to be a vlogger and wants to
and
Rolex.
wants to Rolex, this is what he's watching. So you're talking about voice is the way to go now. Do I keep him going, like that's what he wants to do? He wants video, he wants to do all that? Or would you, because you do talk about the kids are just going to be vlogging their whole lives, aren't they? Really?
Yeah, I mean, these kids are, he doesn't know any different. Like, same with my daughter. My 5-year-old son at 3 years old can search anything because he uses his voice on YouTube Kids app to find anything he wanted. So, yeah, I think voice is a white space, but also for an 8-year-old to be a radio personality is more difficult than an 8-year-old to be a video personality in the masses. And I know your son. I think you should encourage him to communicate in all shapes and forms, including
So I think what I was going to get in terms of it's worth putting that time in, just want to keep going with that.
Yeah, I mean, look, the one thing that people are stunningly bad at is realizing when you put time into something and it doesn't pay dividends within the environment you put your time into, it's still ROI positive. I could do 15 hours a day for about 7 months in an app called Social Cam that most people have never heard of. It had a 5-minute bump in 2011 because it hacked Facebook's newsfeed. It was a huge app before Snapchat and Instagram video, right? I spent a lot of time on it. And it was building, and then it collapsed. A lot of people cried about all the time they wasted. I got so much learnings having video on a mobile device that when Vine came out 2 years later, when everybody was still debating this stupid 6-second video, I was learning a better base and learned skills. If he learns how to storytell on video, if YouTube's around or not, it's going to be totally irrelevant. The ability to storytell in video contextually is the skill set. So yes, of course, always do it. He's not going to learn shit in school. And it's not school's fault. They're just teaching information, which is at his fingertip. I have no idea who the president of this country or prime minister has ever been in my life. If my phone was on me, I can look it up right now. Information is a commodity. Information means dick. You can literally have it in 100th of a second, soon in your ear. Information is zero. It's worthless. Information is worthless. It is obtainable in a second. So experience is the game.
I agree about school thing. So safe.
Thank you. All right, let's keep going. So in the back, again, back.